What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Odd Chopper channel. I'm your host, Mike, and this is best bets for UFC Austin 13 fight card. Actually, we lost one fight, so we're down to 12 fights here. We lost a fight here at weigh-ins, but yeah, it's still a very good card. At the top, it's Beneil Dariush versus Arman Tsarukyan. Unbelievable fight at 155. Um, 2 weeks ago, we went 1-2, not the best results. We're not looking for that. We're looking for at least 2-1, maybe 3-0 this week, hopefully. We did a lot of homework. We had a week off. But I appreciate all you guys here joining me. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Once you're subscribed, hit that notification button so you can get all our videos here on the Odd Chopper YouTube channel. Also, quick shout out to our sponsor, BetMGM, right there on the screen. You deposit your first deposit, you deposit $10, you get your first bet back up to $1,500 in bet credits that you can use. Then you also get 1 free month of the Odd Chopper Premium. So that's oddchopper.com. Great site to use. And then you also get 2 months of our premium Discord at Odd Chopper, the bunch of sharp minds giving all their bets every day, daily on all types of sports. So click that link down below for BetMGM and get all these free stuff with them. So really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. So let's start out here with our first bet of the night, and that is in the Rob Font Deiveson Figueiredo matchup. Deiveson Figueiredo, 21-3, 35 years old, 5'5", very small for 135 as he's moving up here from the flyweight division up to bantamweight to fight the veteran in Rob Font, who's 36 years of age. Last fight out, Rob Font took a short notice fight, got completely dominated in the grappling versus a very top level 135er in Corey Sandhagen. So Corey Sandhagen basically landed takedowns, grinded him out on the ground. I just don't see that happening here with Deiveson Figueiredo. He probably will go for some takedowns. I don't know how successful it would be here at 135. The point is, Figueiredo's moving up to 35 very late in his career. I mean, this guy's 35 years old as well, so he's not very young. And he's facing a guy that he's going to be bigger, longer, as you can see with the stats. And to me, the much better striker. And when I watch Deiveson Figueiredo, the guy's a good athlete. He's very explosive. He's powerful. But that's all at 125, guys. And he kind of used his weight and his strength at 125 to win a lot of his fights. But then when you see against Brandon Moreno, this guy's getting hurt a lot in those fights. Brandon Moreno is not known for his power or striking, really. I mean, the guy's primarily a very good grappler is where he came up. And now he faces a guy in Rob Font who's a very good striker. He throws a lot of volume. So I think this matchup is a problem for Deiveson Figueiredo in a big way. We're looking at minus 130 here at DraftKings, currently on Rob Font. I like that line. I think this line should be more in the 175 range here for Rob Font. So still some meat on the bone there. Go and get it. Rob Font, minus 130 currently on DraftKings. That being said, before I move on to the second play of the night, I do want to shout out oddchopper.com. As previously mentioned, right now, you get 50% off your first month or first week. Link is down below. Click that link. Great site. I mean, you could use it for a lot of betting purposes. So many things that site does. So many people raving about it. You could just look at up and down Twitter. A lot of people use oddchopper.com. Great tool. So hit that link down below for your discount. That being said, our second bet of the night. This is a spicy one, guys. It's in the Bobby Green versus Jalin Turner matchup. And we're going with Bobby Green by decision at plus 410. And here's my reasoning. Jalin Turner taking this fight on very short notice. Okay, he's taking his fight on like a week's notice. Jalin Turner historically is known to kind of gas out towards the end of fights. He misses weight. Not a good thing for a guy that's taking a fight on short notice. Now, he does have a huge reach and height advantage. He has an age advantage as he's 9 years younger. But Bobby Green has seen and done everything in the UFC. Lately he's coming off finishes, but I really don't see him finishing Jalin Turner. Jalin Turner's, I think, pretty durable. I know he's been knocked out 3 times. Once in his UFC debut against Vicente Luque, which is not a shot to him. Luque is a 170-pounder. He got knocked out there. But, historically, Bobby Green's not known really for a finisher. I mean, he has 11 KO wins, but his last KO win was last fight against Grant Dawson. But prior to that, was Ally Quenta 2 years ago, and he was just basically, done with fighting. Before that, you have to go back many years to find a knockout for Bobby Green. So I don't see a knockout for Bobby Green. I don't see Bobby Green subbing Jalin Turner. I think most of the finish equity will probably be on Jalin Turner. But again, Bobby Green's extremely durable, guys. This guy's not easy to finish. The last time this man was finished was against who was it? Drew Dober, I believe. Yes, Drew Dober finished him, who's a very heavy hitter. And I don't see Jalin Turner being that big of a hitter compared to Drew Dober. So the thing is here, I expect this fight to play close. I don't see Turner like blowing him out of the water. Maybe Turner wins round 1, but I see Bobby Green picking it up in round 2 and 3. I see Bobby Green winning a very close decision here. It's plus 410. By the way, Bobby Green has gone to decision 19 times and has 11-8. He's 11-8 in those matchups, while Jalin Turner has gone to decision 4 times and he's 0-4 in decisions. So that should say a lot just in the stats alone. I see Bobby Green with the cardio advantage. I see Bobby Green with the basically all types of advantages late in this fight. So give me Bobby Green by decision plus 410. Another shout out before I go on to my last pick of the night. I do want to shout out our Discord. Link is down below. Click that link. Get in our Discord. Some great minds in the Discord. Like I said, they give all their bets out. They've been printing tickets in there like crazy. So hit that link down below and join our Discord. With that being said, our last pick of the night, it is in the main event. And I usually stay away from the main events, but I couldn't stay away from this one. It's Beneil Dariush versus Arman Tsarukyan. And Beneil Dariush, money line is plus 250, guys. And quite frankly, I don't get it. I do not get it. I get that Arman is the much younger guy, 7 years younger. He's built. He looks good. He's strong. But why is he minus 320 against Beneil Dariush, guys? Why? Because Beneil Dariush got knocked out by Oliveira last fight. He didn't look great. Yes, I'm with you guys. He didn't look great. But the guy is still only 34 years old. It's not like this guy is 50 years old. And the guy was coming off one of the best streaks at 155. I mean, he had 8 straight wins. He beat Matthias Gamrot convincingly. The same guy that beat Arman Tsarukyan in a 5-round fight. The only drawback here is this fight is 5 rounds. I think that favors Arman Tsarukyan, if I'm not, to tell you the truth. But Beneil Dariush, probably the much better fighter everywhere. I think he has better striking. I think he's the better submission grappler. The better wrestler might be Arman, but not by a lot. We saw Matthias Gamrot go for like 3 for 20 against Beneil Dariush in takedowns, and he could not hold him down whatsoever. The difference between Gamrot and Tsarukyan is the fact that Gamrot has much better BJJ than Tsarukyan does. Tsarukyan is a good wrestler, but again, he got out-grappled in the fight against Gamrot, and Gamrot won that fight late because of the grappling. He mixed in takedowns. So the thing that I don't understand is Arman being minus 320, where does he cover this? Like, Arman's not known for his hands. He has very good kicks, and that's something that Beneil Dariush has to watch out for because it's southpaw versus orthodox. I think he has those big body kicks and head kicks. So Beneil Dariush has to be careful with that, but so does Beneil Dariush. I mean, he has nasty body kicks from the southpaw position. So Tsarukyan has to watch out for those as well. So if Tsarukyan it does take him down, I don't think he's holding Dariush down. Dariush gets right back up. The main advantage that I see for Tsarukyan here is one is age, right? He's 7 years younger. And two is the 5-round aspect. I think he has better cardio. Outside of that, I think the advantages lie on Dariush's side. He's got much more experience in the UFC. He's faced very, very good guys, has very, very good wins in the UFC. I quite frankly don't get minus 320. I think this is a recency bias type of thing. I think people are down on Dariush because he got knocked out against Oliveira last time out and he didn't look great. Albeit he did have some top time. He did get a takedown, but yeah, he didn't look great. I agree with that. But plus 250, it's bonkers to me. I'm going to take that line here on Caesars. I think Dariush can sub him, to be honest. I think Dariush can knock him out as well. He's got power. Don't understand this line. Plus 250 on Beneil Dariush at Caesars. I'm going to take that, guys. And that will wrap up the 3 plays. So let me wrap up those 3 plays. Rob Font on the money line minus 130. Bobby Green by decision plus 410. And Beneil Dariush plus 250 on the money line, guys. Those are my 3 plays for UFC Austin. Thank you very much for joining me. By the way, one last thing. If you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. You must be 21 and older to gamble. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys next week. One last thing. Let's cash those tickets for UFC Austin. Peace. See y'all later.